Man, I'll tell you guys, this is how cold it is. We finally got 2 inches of snow, and it's probably about 10 degrees above zero where I live up here. I mean, it is freaking cold in here. And I got my house heated. It's like 72 in here, but I'm still cold. So I'm in the basement right now because my wife's sleeping. I don't want to do a video up there. I'll wake her up. So what do you think of all these people that they just can't take the pressure from COVID-19 and the coronavirus? They can't take the pressure. They think by hating their fellow Americans, they're going to gain somehow through the universal. They're going to upset the universal balance to be more in their favor. You know, I hate to tell them, but that's not going to do them any good whatsoever. It's not going to gain them one blade of grass. You know, guys, when you think of the jobs that were eliminated through the course of history, through changes, and, you know, where are all these people supposed to get jobs at? Now, the COVID-19 is eliminating jobs too. Now, naturally, the million-dollar question is, what's the future going to be like after COVID-19? When I go to work, I see these little kids, man, maybe like 4 or 5 years old. They got masks on. You know, it's pulling their ears down. We're going to have this generation of the kids right now. They're going to like preschool and like the first graders, kindergartners. They're going to have what's called elephant ears from the masks pulling their ears down. This is going to be called the elephant ear generation, due to the masks and the cords that got to go around their ears, pulling down their ears. You know, what about the immune system? You know, when I took up the germology field, I learned that you have to have germs, or you're not going to develop anti-germs to fight those germs. You know, so my question would be, doesn't this make people more susceptible to germs by having a mask over your face all the time? I think I told you guys I got my booster shot. You know, ever since I had that bad cold last month, I got my booster shot. And I was so tired, man, it's like a truck hit me. So, what me and my father used to do when we were home remodeling is we did a lot of tile work. We remodeled a lot of bathrooms. That was our main field. We used to go into a house. We didn't have to have booties on. We didn't have to have a mask on. We didn't have to show anyone our shot card. We didn't have to have insurance. We didn't have to have a note from our mom, and we didn't have to have a seal from the frickin' President of the United States saying that we were okay to work in someone's house. You know, we just went in the house. We put sheets down on the carpet. We put a sheet down inside the tub. Put a board on top of the sheet so we wouldn't scratch the tub up, and we started hammering out the old walls down to the studs, and we put, if it needed insulated, we insulated it. If they needed new fixtures, we did the plumbing, and then we put metal lap up. We skim coated the metal lap, came back the next day, put another coat up, waited that to dry, and then we came back the third day and started putting tile up. And then the fourth day we'd grout it, and it usually took like 4 to 5 days to finish a tub surround with tile. A shower took sometimes a shower took up to 2 weeks. You know, so yeah, sometimes a shower, because you'd have to do the floor. Sometimes a shower took up to like 8, 9, 10 days, 2 weeks. And then cement board came out, door rock came out, and it basically eliminated us. You know, then when 911 hit, that was the final nail in the coffin for my business. Then I took a job as a housekeeper cleaning toilets for minimum wage. You know, I did what I had to do to pay the bills. And I was okay with it too. I actually was glad I quit the home remodeling business, because a lot of the people's homes, man, a lot of the people's homes I used to go into, they were real a-holes. A lot of people, man, they were real a-holes. No matter what you did, it was not enough. Now when I was a teenager, like when I was 14 or 15, during my summer vacation, I would work with my father, and that's when the plaster man ruled the roost. This is before drywall came out. The plaster men were usually African Americans, Black Americans, and because they were real good at plastering. And then when drywall came out, those jobs were just wiped right out. They were eliminated. What other kind of jobs were eliminated? How about the blacksmith? Back in the horse and buggy days, when the car came out, that line of work was eliminated. Because the blacksmith used to make the wheels for the wagons and shoe the horses, and God knows what else they used to do back. I wasn't alive back then, But once the car came out, the horse and buggies, out of here. All those jobs, whatever came along with that, eliminated. The digital camera. You guys remember all those little photo huts that used to be in the middle of parking lots? Once the digital camera came out, all those jobs gone, brother. Now the newspaper is going all digital. Here in Allegheny County, we have the Post-Gazette. That's one of them. The Tribune-Review is full digital. The Post-Gazette is one of the last remaining newspapers in Allegheny County, and they're going to go full digital possibly this year. And that's a union involved there, so the union's fighting it, but the union's going to lose. And there'll be a lot of people out of work. They're going to have to work for less, and they're going to have to like it. So what's going on now is all these people that had to make changes in their life due to their jobs being either eliminated or cut in pays because of the times, they're like riding around on the road with a huge chip on their shoulder, man. Angry as and crazy as all hell, taking it out on everybody, thinking that's going to change things for them. And, it ain't going to change nothing. It ain't changing nothing for them. All that's going to do is they're driving around all crazy. You could just wear your tires down more, destroy your brakes, destroy your rotors, and cost your ass even more money when inspection time comes around. And they're just too stupid, too angry to understand this. So what are we going to do, guys? Where's this going to wrap up, man? How's it going to wrap up? Who's going to wrap it up? Not me, because I don't give a crap about it. But like I told you guys, when 9/11 hit, that affected me directly. Because I used to have all kind of jobs going on. Then as soon as 9/11 hit, bam! My work just made a dead stopped on a dime. I had no more business calls coming in. I had no more business calls coming in whatsoever. I think I had one job going on. And I think those people told me to hold and not come back until they find out what's going to, because everyone thought that a world war was going to start over this. Or they thought that I guess they thought that planes were going to be bombing everywhere and everyone out of the sky. And I was advertising, so I had to pay my advertising fees, and I wasn't getting any money in, so I had to do something else, and that's when I stopped. I really never liked I didn't like home remodeling. I never liked going in people's homes, because some of these people, man, If you got one piece of dirt on the rug, even if you could take it out with a vacuum, they wanted a new rug because they knew that was their chance to stick it to you. You couldn't make any dust in the house because they thought, oh, the dust is bad. It's cancer-causing dust. Like if you would open up a bag of cement in their house and the dust, you know how the dust comes out of bags? That's all cancer-causing. We're suing you because now you gave us cancer. Or you'd have to pay, they'd have to go to the hospital and then you'd have to pay for all the tests. You know, they tried everything and anything to make money off of the poor, stupid working man, the working stiff. You know, that's why when I quit remodeling, guys, I was happier, man, than a goddamn pigeon in New York City. I was happy, man. This guy was whistling. Zippity doo dah, zippity, man, I was so goddamn happy. I should have quit working in people's homes years ago. I got some good customers now, don't get me wrong. They weren't all bad. I got a lot of really nice people that I work for. But it seemed like for every nice customer you got 3 bad ones. You know, now I feel real sorry for these cats, these home remodelers. I like calling them cats. But you guys, since you're from the new era, you don't know what a cat is. You know, so I'm from the old school. I know what a cat is. So we're going to call them home remodelers, so you understand what I'm talking about. But these home remodelers now that are going in people's homes, man, I feel real sorry for them. I feel real sorry for them. They got to wear them damn booties. They probably got to come up with the COVID-19 shot card. Maybe God knows, maybe they got to they're going to have to definitely wear a mask in the house. They got to show proof of insurance. Maybe they have to be bonded. You got to have yourself a crew. You got to have a new van or a new truck. You got to have all new tools. You got to have your own private landfill. You got to have a note from your mom saying you're okay to work in the house. You got to have a presidential seal. You have to be on the fucking Angie's list. Excuse my language. You got to be on the Angie's list. You got to be BBB credited, Better Business Bureau credited, and God knows what else is out there that I don't know about now. I feel so sorry for these home remodelers of today. I feel sorry for them guys. If any of you are a home remodeler, man, I'm gonna say a prayer for you tonight. All the home remodelers around here, man, their trucks are like 25 years old. They're rusted out, fenders hanging off. They're held together with rope, spit, and string. It's just a sad, sad state of affairs. And these poor people, I'm not making fun of them now, don't get, because I used to be one of them. But it's a sad state of affairs what America has turned into, not going to turn into, has turned into. Now people are turning against each other because of pure, outright jealousy. The have-nots are turning against the haves. And you know, man, these people that have, they didn't have it handed to them. They worked for what they have. You know, just like so many duck shucking morons around here, they see me driving a Cadillac around, an 8-year-old Cadillac. They're jealous. I worked for that goddamn car. You know, just like the motorcycle over there in the garage. I worked for that. And damn hard, too. I didn't have that given to me. It's like, here's a Cadillac, because we're going to give you this car because we like the way you look. Here, Vince. Here's a big dog Ridgeback, one torquey ass bike. We're going to give it to you because we like you because you're Italian, American. Well, none of that happened. I worked for that, guys. I made payments on those. You understand what I'm talking about? Payments, money. I worked hard for all that crap. You know, when I used to do a home remodeling, man, look at my knuckles. I still got calluses on my damn knuckles from crawling around on the floor like a goddamn gorilla and shit. crawling around on my hands and knees, grinding goddamn shit into my hands and my knees, cutting myself all up. Circular saw would slip, cut blade would maybe go that much into my knee. It's okay, just put a Band-Aid on. You'll be fine in the morning. The hell with the hospital. You don't need no damn tetanus shot. You're Italian American. You can take it. Yeah, I worked for those. Just like this house here. I worked, man. I've been working in this house since I moved in here. I worked for this place. But see, you got these people that they think everything got to get handed to them. You know, they feel since they were born in the United States, they're entitled to things to just simply get handed over to them. And it doesn't work like that, guys. You're not going to get nothing. You're not going to get nothing handed over to you. It was never like that in the United States of America. I don't know where all y'all got this fallacy that just because you live in the USA, you're going to get something handed to you. That Brady Bunch crap don't work. That ain't true. Okay, you watch the Brady Bunch too many times. That stuff don't exist. That's all a fairy tale. The United States is actually no different from anywhere else in the world. They don't care about their people. Like all you think they do, they don't care about your people. They don't care about them much. They don't help their own people. Some countries do. Like Germany, Finland, Sweden, they help their people. America doesn't help their people. The only thing free in this country is you're free to go to the grocery store and become a fat freaking pig. That's the only thing that this country has. It's better than a lot of countries. Is the amount of food that you can eat. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's all. That's the only thing better about it. Now you got these people, they're called bank juggers. People that have a big business, they make a lot of money. They come from a bank and they're hitting them because they think they're carrying a lot of money from the bank to God knows where. You know, and that's going to change too. You know, like over in the San Francisco area, there's a lot of people that are going in stores and business establishments, just grabbing stuff and just walking right out of the store with absolutely no one trying to stop them. You know, and eventually what's going to happen is that's going to all change too. Either the stores are going to close their brick stores and make it all internet, or they're going to figure out some way to put some kind of a mechanism on the front doors, maybe iron gates, and that way you can't get out until you pay for what you bought. The gates won't open until the store employee opens the gates. There's going to be, you know, everything's going to change. Everything's going to change. It's going to make a lot of things harder on everybody else. You know, and I told you guys before about COVID-19. This is going to be around for a good while. I told you guys when this started. If you remember, if you go back to one of my first videos about this, I told you, because I have experience from 911, how this changes people and how this puts fear. I mean real fear in people. You know, if you remember, fear is greater than the gun. If you want to control people, you don't control them with force, with a gun. You control them with pure fear. You know, I told you this is going to be around for 10 to 15 years, guys. I told you that I told you that 2 years ago. This is only the second year. This has a good 13 more years to go. 10 to 13 more years. This coronavirus and what comes along with it is going to be around. And I actually believe that the United States of America is trying to take the world over. And this is the United States of America and some other countries trying to take the world over. I think the United States, I'm going to tell you exactly my theory. The USA is with China, North Korea, Japan, Australia, Great Britain, Italy, Ireland, of course Scotland, all the little countries, all the Russian-backed countries are out, like Israel, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan. All those countries, including North Korea, are with the United States of America. And they're going to try to take the world over. And Russia and all the Russia-backed countries are out. They're on their own. And the coronavirus this is just the beginning. This is going to get a lot worse. A lot worse. And it's going to change completely the way you live. You know, what a lot of people are having to do is they're having to go in debt. What's going to happen is you are going to be owned by the bank. Okay, you're not going to own nothing. The bank's going to own everything you have. And that's going to. I'm not a financier, but it's going to change what your money is going to be worth. It's going to change what kind of job you're going to have, and the way you're going to be allowed to spend money. So, did I tell you guys about the front fender? I took that. I don't remember if I told you guys that because I've been BSing so much here. So that piece of leather that was on the front of my fender, or the big dog, I pulled it off, and I pulled some paint off with it. So I have to touch it up. I think I get it. I'm pretty good at doing that. So I ordered some paint, some spray paint, and some clear, and some primer, and some glazing putty. And we're going to work on that. So, yeah, guys. I told you guys, man. I told you, you don't want to listen. You don't want to listen to the Holmes here, man. I've experienced with this, okay? I'm one of the last remaining people alive that have experience with pandemics like 9/11. I had a direct experience with 9/11. I know it's not what it does financially. It's what the fear and the distrust it does to people. It gives them distrust for their fellow countrymen. It gives them hate and distrust for their fellow countrymen. And I'm not talking about hate. I'm talking about pure evil hate. A lot of people in the USA have for each other. All they got to do is just look at somebody. They instantly want to kill them. They hate them. Because they believe that by doing that, they're going to even out the scales of the universe. And you stupid people, you're not going to change nothing. Absolutely, that don't exist, man. There is no universals. There's no scales where if you hurt this person, you're going to balance it. That don't exist, man. You've been watching the Brady Bunch too much. It don't change nothing. I used to think like that too. But I caught myself. I realized what I was thinking. That's what a lot of people think. They think by, like in traffic, for instance, they're going to jack this person off in traffic. That's going to even things. That's going to like someone like some god's watching them or something. Like it's going to even things out for what was done to them earlier. Someone jacked them off in traffic earlier, so now we're going to do this person to get back at some god or something, some traffic god, you know, this god that's controlling all this. They're crazy. They're crazy as all hell. They're crazy. And are we in trouble? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're in trouble, guys. I'm telling you right now, man. We are in trouble. As sure as I'm sitting here doing this video, I swear to God, we are in some massive trouble. Most of you that live in a populated area, you're done. You're finished. You're done. The only way you can survive is to head out to the country. There's no other way. It's going to get a lot worse. This is just started. I'm telling you right now, guys. This pandemic, man, has just started. You guys think this thing is tapering down? No. It has just started. It's going to get a whole lot worse.